Well, hi there, this is Vipka from fullyseen.com, and I am sitting here in Toronto today in a little green park, having my back to this beautiful, beautiful tree because I'm feeling a bit lost. To be honest, I had this wonderful experience last week with Laura Hollick and four other wonderful artists creating together and enjoying the creative wave, connecting with each other, bonding and exploring. And so I was surfing a high wave of creativity. And now, like with every wave, a contraction is happening. And so I'm feeling a bit lost. I'm feeling a bit like, whoa, I needed some comfort, and there's nobody I feel comforted here. And so what I do, I go to the park and have a beautiful tree on my back, and it really helps me to just breathe and connect and tend to the wound that I feel inside. The wound of being lost a little bit, the wound of feeling separated and away from home. And it's interesting because I never really had this homesick feeling in the past. I love to be traveling and I love to be on the way, but something has changed, so well, interesting to explore. And also, yeah, to find ways to be with, the wound that keeps reappearing. We hear very often that it's important to heal your wound, to go on with your life, and blah, blah, blah. Actually, what my experience is that it's really important to actually start living with your wound and less focusing on fixing, on healing, and on getting rid of, basically. And a few months ago, I actually just literally fell off the bike. It wasn't a big thing, but my wound got infected, so I was actually having an open wound for probably 4 weeks until it closes, and I still have it. And it got me an idea that I wanted to give a class, living with an open wound. And so this idea came to start to invite you actually for joining me on a 4-week journey, a creative intuitive journey, where we'll be drawing every day. And the reason why I want to draw with you, channel drawing, which means you don't need to be an artist or know how to draw. I will teach you how to just use the pen as a sort of indicator and connector with yourself and your feelings that come up, and use it as I always want to say healing tool, but just like a contact tool, basically, to connect with your soul and connect with yourself and your wound. The beauty of doing this, and I've done this a couple of years ago for 90 days, is that just taking 10 minutes a day to connect in and letting whatever moves through you, what kind of energy, translate to the pen and see what kind of images emerge by themselves from your soul, creates a lot of I'm not sure what it is, but it creates a lot of connection and contact with yourself. And I'm always surprised of what shows itself, and somehow that makes me feel better, and makes me feel more connected and reconnected with myself. And during the course of, I actually did it for 90 days, I discovered so many gifts within myself just by connecting every day, that I know when we take that time to really connect and let ourselves creatively express what's here, that it has a magic effect on our well-being. That's why I decided to give a 90, well, actually it's a 30-day class where on the topic of living with an open wound. So we can really make that a intention to discover more about what our wounds want to teach us, right? They're here for a reason, and it's not to get rid of them. And often, we have wounds that are here for a long time. We keep coming back to them. They keep showing up, and it might bring us a lot of frustration and a lot of despair. Why are they coming back? Why are those scars reopening? I thought I did all this work. I thought I did all I needed to do. I've done so much healing, etc., etc. Why is it still there? So all of these questions and all of these explorations I want to bring into this class, and I want to give you a few tools to connect with your soul, to inquire about those questions that you have. So what we'll be doing is we draw every day. We'll give you prompts. We will have a Facebook group, a private Facebook group where we can share from the heart. If you are open and if you are willing to share a little bit more about your process, your healing or your exploration process with your wound, if you need support. The last class that I gave, an intuitive creative adventure, the group was such a wonderful support to everyone, not just sharing your artwork and giving feedback and tuning into someone else's energy. I really felt there was a field that just was capable of holding some I can't even name it, some magic to unfold, basically. So I really know this is a wonderful and powerful tool, and I'll hope you will join me. The class will start June 21st. I mean, that's the plan. I might move it back 1 week just to see how many people will be on board with us, because I really want to hold space for a nice cozy group. So please check out my website and read a little bit more about what I've planned for you. Just so you know, I am a creative channel, so I may have a plan, but plans may change. So I'm also intuitively channeling what is coming up in the week with the group, and so I can be really present with what wants to unfold instead of following some pre-made structure and rushing through whatever our mind or my mind wants to do. So please feel free to go to www.fullyseen.de/openwound and check out the class. You will see there's 2 options to take the class, and if you are feeling called to get a little bit more of healing support, more of support in reading your art, getting a soul reading, there's a second option where you will receive actually 4 private sessions with me once a week, and I really look forward to supporting you, and yeah, I hope you will join us. Take care. Bye.